Ka Pyndengumiong Presbyterian Secondary School Mairang ha ka Khatphra tarik unailar hajar arpusan kalasang ya ka Jingïarap dap arpusan senam jangka da ka jingwani mentalang ukon rat ke sangma menteri rangba ka jela kum ukongsan ha ka ni kesngi layadon lang do uba met ba ling do MLA ka Mairang ba chairman ka Meghalaya State Planning Board u Abu Tahir Mondal menteri berekmi ya ka tenat kampen boarding ki ofisa sorkar lem kiwe pan Habakran kum ukongsan, menteri rangba ula Pynbna Jingïarap khatsan lak tingka na ka CMSDF ban penhe ya ka Skul bat lai lak tingka pat na ka benta ka Jingïarap dap arpusan snem.
And so when the time comes to select schools for the expansion of the buildings through the education department, I'm sure that our honorable MLA will give a strong recommendation, and I will work with him together to work out on how we can take this proposal forward. But in the meantime, I have a very small grant which we call the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund, and I normally use that to provide support to schools and colleges and other organizations for whatever building support I can give. So through that fund, I am happy that I can announce today, because that's a fund that is completely under my control. I can announce today on this very wonderful occasion that I will contribute from the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund an amount of 15 lakhs immediately for the extension of the building. And also, after seeing the children and after seeing the performance that they did, I know that this entire celebration will go on for the next 1 year. So from my Chief Minister's special grant, I will give an amount of 3 lakhs to the organizing committee for the programs to be conducted for this next 1 year. It may not be enough, but it is a small contribution. And of course, if there's anything else that is required, we can further discuss it in the future. But I hope that this particular celebration goes on in a wonderful way in the next 1 year. And I hope that you have many activities where the students can really enjoy and really feel the entire importance of this Silver Jubilee celebration that you are having today.
Hadin kania menteri rangba ula let ruban plie ya ka Skul thamai ka Manai Higher Secondary School hadin balakin tiaw kerdan ya ka sya ka Higher Secondary. Ha ka jingkrenjong menteri rangba ula ai khublai kerpang ya ki khot jong ka managing committee ki principal barim bat bamenta bat ya baro kinong hikai school. Menteri rangba ula ong shushu ba ka Jingïarap ka balong apusan lak tingka ban penhe ya ka Skul kalong tang kawai kadak ka barit bha lada nujor bat ki jing ai mensim bat ki jing ai sngo bha ki bakrau ki blale menshwa. Ula Kular ban ai Jingïarap shushu lingba ka Chief Minister's Special Development Fund bat ula kentu ya principal bat MLA bakin pha ya ka jingterwa ban ai Jingïarap shushu khamtam na ka benta ban wanra ya ki smart classroom ka jinghikai ha ka phangrwai bat ki tiar le kai ban kentiu ya ka jingpule bat ki jingishim menta ki khna ha ka kam shabar ka class.
And therefore I think you have done a great contribution to society, and the small help of about 25 lakhs given for the extension of the building is a small thing from my side compared to the large sacrifices that have been made, are being made, and I'm sure in the future will be made. So I once again thank the managing committee for all the work, and the entire team, the society, the locality, the Dorbar, and all the people who have been supportive of this school. As mentioned, I don't want to take much time, but I have received, of course, this application and a memorandum from the school principal, and I want to just share with you that we are working very hard to see how we can give additional grants to different schools. Our challenge is that even today, we are spending more than 1,100 crores every year. Every year, more than 1,100 crores as grant in aid to different schools like ad hoc and deficit schools throughout the state. Just to give you a comparison, for government schools, we spend about 600 crores. For HSS schools, we spend about 300 crores. And for grant and aid, ad hoc and deficit, we spend 1100 crores every year. There are an additional about 800 plus schools that have requested for ad hoc grant and deficit grant. And if we were to give those grants, an additional 200 crores would be required, which means that 1300 plus close to 1400 crores would have to be spent only on grant and aid to different schools running on ad hoc and deficit basis. So we have a huge financial challenge in front of us, and we are trying to see how we can overcome it. There are many schools that are not really performing that well in some way. Some of them have very less students. Some of them have got 0 pass percentage, and some don't even have the necessary buildings and assets to actually conduct school. But through the course of many years in the past, some way or the other, they managed to get the grants being sanctioned to them. So we are in the process of rationalizing all of that, all of those things. I was just sharing some days back with some individuals and even the cabinet and the MLAs that there are about close to 300 plus minus schools that have less than 10 students, and they still get ad hoc grant and deficit grant from government of Meghalaya. So somewhere maybe we can rationalize those things and give that money to schools that deserve it. Large schools that are providing education to the children and not getting any support. So I don't want to go into the details of the headache that we have, but I just wanted to share this with you so that you can begin to understand the magnitude of the challenge that we face. That it's not that we don't want to help or support, but it's just that the scale is so big that it just shakes up the whole system. And as I said, it's not even like it's one time, because once we start giving the money, we have to give it every year. So if this amount goes, then we have to spend 1400 crores every year just as grant and aid to the school. So the decision is very tough. We are seeing how we can manage it, but I understand the challenges you face, and we will do our best to find out what would be the most rational way to move forward when it comes to granting aid to schools like yours, which are doing an excellent work and contributing very, very majorly to society. But apart from that, getting all the different kind of infrastructure support, whether it's the building grant, whether it's learning aid, whether it's digital learning aid and tools, we'll be happy to help you. I will be happy to help you even through my Chief Minister's Special Development Fund. So therefore, I will be in touch with your principal as well as the local MLA, and definitely continue to support the cause of Manai Higher Secondary School now, and we will work together to be able to improve, maybe step by step. We'll be working along with you and work in every possible way to see that we are able to support this school and make this school move further and give better opportunities to the students who are studying out here. I always have encouraged for different kind of smart classrooms. I've encouraged for music to be introduced in schools. I've encouraged for sports to be brought in. I will be happy to support all of these programs through my Chief Minister's Special Development Fund. So I request our principal and MLA to please give me a proposal on that, and I'll be happy to, as I said, sanction some funds for smart classrooms as well as music to be introduced in the school, and also sports materials so that students can enjoy sports and other extracurricular activities.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki batay kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kashap plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la icon diat bat akabatau bha. Kam kata ikadur jingki marbam ka jingmat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy bakongsan. Kakot kakia. Ka nutrition bakam bha ka jing im bakam bha pendon kam daki marba modon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.